What's up, everyone? This is FamilyJules7x. Finally, I bring you the results for the contest. For those of you that don't know, I held a contest in mid-January. You had 1 week to make a 7 to 9 minute guitar medley, or any kind of medley, it doesn't have to be guitar, of video game music. The reason, I'm sorry it took so long, the reason it took so long was the fact that completely by surprise, by the deadline, I'd received over 100 submissions. If you do want to see all the details about this contest, check this video. Obviously the contest is over, but I just want to say, first of all, the fact that if there's over 100 medleys, to take maybe, for average, every medley was about 8 minutes, that's at least like 800 minutes of music that these judges had to go through and judge. Absolutely phenomenal entries. I cannot express how blown away all these judges were by the talent, the skill, the energy, the style, everything from these videos. Every single one of you need to be proud. All these judges practically spited me for making them come to a top 5 favorite videos out of this contest. So, I do want to preface by saying how the judging was worked. The judges, of course, were YouTube guitarist CS Guitar 89, Artificial Fear, and video game composers Grant Kirkhope and Danny Baranowski. Unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, OniNG did have to drop out of the contest judging. Some things came up, he's fine, but he was unable to go through, he didn't have the time to go through 800 minutes of music. Quickly, I just want to say that the judging worked the way that every judge gave me their top 5 videos. The winner got 3 points, second and third place got 2 points, and fourth and fifth place got 1 point. Alright, let's get down to it. Firstly, you gotta start with the honorable mentions. Everybody who qualified as an honorable mention was somebody who was voted on by a judge but didn't make the final list. Proceed with the ball gargling! Booz and Walsh with an absolutely killer Wind Waker medley with lyrics and instruments. Just, oh my, he just had such masterful skill with the instruments, and the lyrics were just like, I had like hairs on the back of my neck listening to this guy sing. It was just absolutely beautiful. Jackson Parody, or Parody, sorry if I fuck up your names, sorry, I'm bad with names. An absolutely perfectly executed accordion medley. Just, I've never ever seen accordion being played like that, man. It was just absolutely professional. The dynamics were perfect, and I had such a good time watching it. Cry Abyssal with an absolutely hard-hitting medley from an obscure game that it's called Medieval. I've never played it, but you held my attention the entire time. Fucking props to you. It's just amazingly enjoyable to watch. A Sensei with an absolutely masterfully mixed Donkey Kong Country 2 medley, very reminiscent of Dream Theater. Josh Wildhorn with an amazingly, really cool idea themed The Sound of War medley that just really impressed a lot of the judges. Pulled at my heartstrings because Empire Earth. Jamal Mason Vids with a ska medley that just really hit home for me. I mean, I've said before that ska was one of my first real big genres that I really got into. So, you know, you really pulled at my heartstrings with that one, and just the style and energy you had was just perfect. ThunderScott6267 with a Scott Pilgrim medley that wowed most of the judges who, you know, most of which who'd never played it. I mean, I played it, so obviously I fucking loved it, but just amazingly crafted medley, great work. And finally, Gabe Ocarina 96 with an just amazing young talent, also put amazing energy into the video, the mix. It was just super enjoyable to watch, and I can't even imagine where this kid's gonna be in like five years. Just definitely taking over what I'm doing, so. So that's the honorable mentions. Let's get into the winners. So the third place winner gets a 30-minute Skype chat with me. We're just gonna shoot the shit, talk, recording, mixing, and hang out, and possibly work together in the future, who knows? In the original video, I said that there would be 4 third place winners. Because of the judging system, there were 5. There was a tie. So I'm okay with it, you know? An extra third place winner, who cares? All these guys were absolutely phenomenal, absolute favorites, and well, let's get down to it. N stands 1117. made a Skyrim medley that literally knocked me on my ass. I was just blown away, shivers down my spine at the drop at Whiterun. Oh man, it's just, I just, like, the way, I've watched his videos before, and just, you know, the level he took this medley was absolutely astounding, and definitely worth the watch. Well worth 3rd place, probably well worth 2nd place and 1st place. It's just so much competition, and this guy really killed it. Ensign's was very way up on my list, so. Showcased amazing feel, playing, and production value with such a really short time. Like, he was one of the first entries I received, and he had this huge elaborate intro that really just, like, blew me away. I was really, really impressed. Everybody was really, really impressed. And just the fact that in, you know, I think it was like 4 or 5 days into the contest, and he had 7 days, he just put it out, blew everyone away. Amazing.
Oh yeah, we will do a medley of songs from our favorite series of video game of all time, Donkey Kong and Super Mario.
Mark the Hammer Arata just had an amazing Mario and Donkey Kong medley that just knocked everyone's socks off. But the biggest thing was just how he set it up, the style of everything. It was just absolutely wonderful to watch, and, you know, he set up this huge, you know, this medley in a huge way, and then he, you know, he met expectations. It was just a really killer arrangement, and blew all the judges away. So amazing work. You know, definitely deserves it. Swiggles 1987, man, he just amazingly arranged medley of great playing, great mixing, just great all around, A+s on every category. I've watched this guy, you know, grow up. I've seen some of his first videos all the way up until now, and the amount of growth he's made has been absolutely just mind-blowing. So it's great, you know, to watch him, how far he's come, and he really brought his A game this time. So just absolutely wonderful work, and definitely deserves a spot on this list. And then finally, Black Earache XD, one of my absolute favorites, just has amazing ability to, you know, take these songs and put them in really cool meters. But not just that, but do it in a way that then when it pays off, then when it hits, it's just so big and just feels just awesome. Amazing, amazing inherent musical ability. So that's it for the 3rd place winners. Just absolutely phenomenal videos. We're gonna move on to the 2nd place winners now, and I just want to say that all of these guys, both of these guys, I should say, just absolutely killed it. And I remember getting to their video and just, I was sure. I was like, this guy's gonna win. Like, I can't even believe just how awesome these submissions were. And it's so, again, it's just so hard. It was so hard to narrow these down. All the judges told me, like, they just had such a hard time because these were all so good. All right, well, here we go with the 2nd place winners. Insane in the Rain music, man, I just, absolute genius when it comes to arranging. Amazing jazz player, but not just player, but arranger. Just the fact that he plays jazz, like, clearer, makes clearer mixes, and plays jazz like professionals. Better than some conventional professionals that I hear today. It's, man, it's just, and this kid is just, like, absolutely phenomenal. Definitely going places, you know, just in any other contest, like, probably would win, like, beyond 1st place, would win, like, just super first place. It's, oh man, it was so hard. Insane in the Rain music just blows me away with his ability to create jazzy video game tunes better than anybody I know, and really brought to the next level with this medley. Little V Mills, man, it just, watching this guy for a while, and just, he is renowned for how heavy his mixes kick, how amazing he can shred, and just an all-around awesome guitarist to watch. Just absolutely phenomenal. Pretty much, I'm sure, I think was on every judge's list. You know, I can't remember off the top of my head, but everybody was completely blown away by Little V Mills. You know, it's amazing when such talented people put so much work into something, you know, and this is no exception. Little V Mills brought his A game, and it really shows here. Absolutely phenomenal stuff, but what it comes down to was there was one winner. There was one grand prize winner that stood, you know, just slightly above all of these guys, just very slightly. You know, he was my favorite, he was a few other judges' favorites, and he just absolutely killed it. Absolutely, just in every way that I was looking for, and more, in ways that I didn't even think to judge these contests on, killed it. And that person is... Shit. Where? Oh! Here's my coffee. The winner is The Lonely Soundboard. Kid blew me away. Just, you know, I've seen this kid's videos too, man, and just, he really stepped up his game. Like, clearly, like, everything about this video is just flawless. His playing, his mood, his energy, his mixing, his mastering, it just, I can't say enough good things about this video in one video. It's absolutely amazing. All the judges recognized it, and, he just had such an amazing flow with his video. And then, you know, just to top it all off, and then, BAM! Marimba! It's just like, out of nowhere, you're blown away by this, and you're like, this cannot get any better. And then, he's like, whatever, here you go. Better. Dude, and you know, he really encompassed the presentation, the technique, the style, and just everything that I was looking for and more. And, you know, just based on the contest, you know, parameters alone, he just, whatever grade is above an A+++++, is what he gets. Congratulations to The Lonely Soundboard, you win guest solo on my video. I mean, it's one of the best things I can do at this point, and I hope it's good enough. Absolutely phenomenal playing. You have a great future, dude. Everybody in this contest has an amazing future, amazing talent, and I'm sorry this contest sprung up so randomly and some people found it late, like single days before the contest was over. And I'm sorry, I did warn about it. I'm just saying, I did warn about it like crazily. But if you want updates on when my next contest is going to be, and there will be, because this was a great success, like, You can follow me on Facebook. It's Facebook.com/FamilyJules7x and Twitter.com/FamilyJules7x. And, you know, I'll make updates about it. I'll be warning if it's a time-sensitive contest. If not, it'll just be open-ended contest. You know, that's probably what the next one will be. It'll probably not be a timed one. We'll see what happens. I just want to thank you guys so much, man. I hope you guys saw that, you know, everybody who did enter, what you can do if you schedule yourself. Just think, man, if you can make a 7 to 9 minute medley of just video game music in just a week, think about what you can do in 2 weeks. You give yourself enough time. You do the same amount of work. What can you do in a year? Probably make like a fucking video game opera. I don't know. You could just, like, think about it. You can do some crazy shit. And I'm really excited to see what everybody who entered, even the ones who didn't make the deadline, those people, like, they understood. This contest wasn't about, like, it's not a contest. I don't know why I keep saying contest. This was a challenge. If you made a medley 7 to 9 minutes in the time that you made for yourself, you won the challenge. That's all there is to it. I just said who I thought was the best one. We just you know, all these judges just said who they thought was the best ones. Doesn't mean shit. At the end of the day, who's the most important judge? That's you, bro. I want to thank everybody who entered. Everybody's top 5 list ended up being top 50 lists. Again, it's just absolutely amazing talent. Update videos coming up soon. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. Rock the fuck on. And seriously check out this playlist. Right here. Right here.